When you consider pay-per-view sales, when you consider the money that you've made, when you consider how you can give lessons on how to make money outside of your profession, marketing your profession, there's nobody that would even challenge you on that.
And if you're in the NFT world and you betting on me, you will never lose. But what I need you to do right now, go get Mayweather. That's my new NFT. I've been working on that for months. If I win, you win. Money made all day. You know, right here, a light million. Over there, counting up another million over there. Walk with me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take you into my life.
All right, folks, brace yourselves. Stephen A. Smith didn't mince words this time. He went full throttle, claiming that Floyd Mayweather's so-called billion-dollar empire isn't nearly what it seems. And it gets juicier. He's dragging other celebrities into the spotlight, straight up naming names and labeling the entire operation as one colossal scam. This hits differently because Floyd's entire public persona has been built around the Money Mayweather image. Private jets, flashy cars, diamond-studded watches, skyscrapers. He's been living the high roller dream in plain view for years. But according to Stephen A., much of it is smoke and mirrors. And those A-list collaborators? They're caught up in the chaos right alongside him. Here's where it gets really sticky. It all circles back to Floyd's infamous $42 million reel, a state claim, the one where he boasted about buying 62 buildings across New York. Problem is, when reporters tried to verify, there was nothing. No paperwork, no transfers, no proof. That's when the narrative shifted. It wasn't just Floyd under scrutiny anymore. Now the spotlight was on the celebrities who partnered with him. And let's be real, this isn't some isolated incident. Floyd's been making risky moves with high-profile figures for years. Before any of the real estate drama, he was already involved in questionable money schemes. Case in point, the CBS collaborations that raised eyebrows and perhaps the biggest scandal with his signature on it, the Ethereum Max crypto debacle. On the surface, Ethereum Max promised to be the next big thing. Floyd flaunted it during exhibition, fight promos, and Kim Kardashian hyped it to her 250 million followers as if it were the hottest investment of the year. But behind the glitz, it was a cautionary tale in celebrity-endorsed financial frenzy.
Kim Kardashian convinces 53 million people to invest in Ethereum Max. So does Floyd Mayweather. Now they're both being sued. Both of them posted on their Instagram that everybody should buy this dumb coin. Kim K got 19% of her following to invest in Ethereum Max. Can you guess what happened next? Yep, they dumped, and guess who got stuck holding the bag? So I'll say it again to the influencers out there. Stop promoting this crap. You haven't even seen the SEC get involved. When they do, it is going to be a bloodbath.
But then things got downright shady. Fans started pointing fingers, claiming this was a textbook pump and dump. Hype the crypto just enough to send the price soaring, then watch it crash, leaving everyone else holding the bag. Before long, Floyd, Kim, and Paul Pierce found themselves slapped with a class action lawsuit, and media outlets were calling it one of the boldest celebrity cash grabs of the decade. To be fair, the lawsuit didn't stick. The court ruled there wasn't enough evidence to prove fraud, but that didn't erase the damage. Kim bounced back, rebuilding her reputation with skims and a foray into law school. Pierce quietly returned to sports commentary. Floyd, however, remained tethered to the scandal. It fit a pattern too neatly to ignore, and if you thought the crypto saga was wild, hold on to your seats. Earlier this year, reports revealed Floyd is teaming up with billionaire real estate mogul Mir Orbach on a jaw-dropping venture, acquiring a 10% stake in the New York Giants. Let that sink in. A single deal valued at roughly $700 million. Yes. The man who once dazzled with flashy cars and diamond watches is now chasing stakes in NFL franchises. The scale of ambition here is staggering.
Floyd Mayweather Jr., is putting together an offer to become a minority owner of the New York Giants, bro.
Here's the kicker. No one really knows where Floyd's money is truly coming from. Sure, he made a fortune in the ring, but a $700 million stake in the New York Giants? That's pure billionaire-level territory. Enter Mir Orbach. This isn't just some sidekick. Orbach is a real estate titan, with stakes in major sports franchises like the Minnesota Timberwolves. On paper, it's a seemingly perfect pairing. Floyd brings the celebrity spotlight. Orbach brings boardroom gravitas, critics, of course, weren't convinced it was all about business. They argued it was more about clout than cash. Given Floyd's history with precarious investments, remember the Ethereum Max debacle? Fans worried this could be another too-good-to-be-true chapter in his ever-expanding empire. But here's the twist. Even after negotiating billion-dollar deals with Orbach, Floyd didn't shy away from blending business with pop culture. Case in point, the Justin Bieber era. During the mid-2000s and 2010s, Floyd turned his boxing entrances into star-studded spectacles. While gearing up for mega fights, it wasn't another fighter or hype man who strutted in behind him. It was Justin Bieber, stepping straight out of the pop charts and into the ring's spotlight. Floyd didn't just fight. He staged events that blurred the lines between sports, entertainment, and sheer spectacle.
7 world titles in 5 divisions. Tonight, he challenges for number 8. From Grand Rapids, Michigan, former junior lightweight, world champion, former lightweight, world champion, former super lightweight, world champion.
But here's where things got complicated. Fans began to wonder, was this genuine friendship or just a masterclass in cross-promotion disguised as loyalty? As Floyd's controversies mounted, lawsuits, TV cases, and a cascade of business drama, Bieber started quietly stepping back, leaving the spotlight behind. And when Justin Bieber exited the scene, Floyd didn't miss a beat. Enter DJ Khaled, a partnership that screamed lifestyle branding from every angle. This wasn't casual hangout energy. These two were practically endorsement siblings, each move designed to amplify their personal brands. It was a calculated dance of fame, influence, and marketing savvy, with Floyd weaving his way through the worlds of celebrity, sport, and entertainment like a seasoned conductor orchestrating a spectacle.
Hey, so Colin, man, what did your agents think of that video out front of UTA today?
Can I get a picture? The key is confidential.
Confidential, so, but they were obviously impressed, right?
But behind all the glitz, Floyd and Khaled's partnership wasn't quite as glossy as it seemed. In 2018, the SEC came knocking. Both were hit for failing to disclose that they'd been paid to promote certain crypto investments. That's right. They were out there hyping coins like Centrate Tech, acting as if they genuinely believed in them, while secretly cashing massive checks. The fallout? Everyday investors who trusted them got burned, and it looked like Floyd and Khaled were profiting at the expense of regular folks. The spin came fast. Floyd framed it as merely sharing opportunities, while Khaled went quiet, retreating to safer endorsements, furniture lines, sneakers, and other low-risk ventures. But the pattern was clear. The damage lingered. Next, Floyd shifted gears, teaming up with Lil Wayne. This wasn't about crypto or boardroom deals. It was pure showmanship. Floyd understood that boxing wasn't just about victory. It was about spectacle. And who better to turn a walk to the ring into a full-blown concert than Wheezy? Lil Wayne performed live at multiple Mayweather entrances, spitting bars while Floyd strutted to the ring like he was walking the Grammys' red carpet. Wayne gained global exposure, while Floyd bolstered his money team image, standing shoulder to shoulder with one of hip-hop's biggest icons. Cross-promotion masquerading as friendship at its finest. And if linking up with Wayne and Khaled wasn't enough, Floyd had to be seen with Rick Ross. During Ross's notorious beef with 50 Cent, Floyd jumped squarely into Ross's corner, promising major money moves and even teasing support for Ross's ties to the legendary Black Mafia family figure, Big Meech. Floyd wasn't just a fighter. He was weaving himself into a web of celebrity, music, and street lore, turning every association into both spectacle and strategy. Allegedly, Floyd and Ross made it sound like they were going to financially back Big Meech, show loyalty, and preserve his legacy while he was behind bars. But when it came time to follow through, nothing. Meech was left stranded, struggling on his own, while Floyd and Ross walked away with the clout and all the shine. And just when people thought Floyd had finally moved past the crypto chaos, he pivoted once again, this time positioning himself as a billionaire real estate mogul. That's when things got even messier. Because, let's be honest, Floyd's brand has always revolved around one thing: money. He literally built his persona around it, earning the nickname Money Mayweather. And to his credit, he did pull in jaw-dropping sums in the ring. Unlike other athletes who quietly built their wealth behind the scenes, Floyd made a point of putting every dollar on full display. But Floyd's boldest flex came in 2022. He took to Instagram, announcing he had just dropped $42 million to acquire 62 rental buildings in New York City. Looking straight into the camera, he declared, "All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners." And of course, he threw in the motivational line. Anyone could do the same. It's all about making power moves. Fans went wild. Suddenly, Floyd wasn't just a retired fighter. He was a full-blown real estate mogul, preaching generational wealth. It was the ultimate Money Mayweather moment, until reporters actually checked the records. When NYC property filings were pulled, the reality didn't match the hype. No buildings in his name, no $42 million transfer, no paper trail. That's when the chatter about Floyd's empire being little more than smoke and mirrors reached a deafening pitch. Enter Jake Paul. From day one, he's been trolling Floyd relentlessly, clowning his height, calling him broke, and now dissecting the billionaire narrative. He struck a nerve when he spotlighted fighter payments, especially after Logan Paul went public, claiming Floyd still owed him millions from their 2021 exhibition match. Jake weaponized it online, mocking Floyd. "If you're a billionaire, why can't you even pay my brother?"
February 13th, the Big Meech Home benefit concert. It's gonna be iconic.
No kidding. And then there's Eddie Hearn, one of boxing's most respected promoters. Earlier this year, he admitted he had his own doubts about Floyd's supposed fortune. During a conversation, Floyd got so frustrated with the skepticism that he literally pulled out a bank statement to prove his wealth and to shut Hearn up.
Look at this way, nobody job pay. Always getting money, money to crime pay. I'm self-made. What? You a sucker? I'm self-made. That's for my broke niggas.
Eddie said he was genuinely stunned. The numbers on that bank statement were astronomical. But here's the catch: fans didn't buy it. To them, it felt like another Mayweather performance, another carefully staged flex. If the money is truly that real, why the constant need to prove it instead of just letting the numbers speak quietly? This is why so many believe Floyd's endless exhibition fights aren't about a love for boxing. They're about survival. Once he officially hung up his gloves for real fights, he didn't exactly retire. Instead, he set up a relentless string of exhibition bouts, each one keeping the brand alive, the spotlight on him, and the Money Mayweather image intact.
How much money could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
Every time Floyd stepped into the ring, he strutted like it was light work, casually bragging about raking in 8-figure checks while barely breaking a sweat. By then, it wasn't about competition anymore. It was about sending a message. Could turn any random matchup into a blockbuster payday and keep the Money Mayweather brand untouchable.
So right now, with the money team, I know my man Rick right here. He chilling. He don't say much. Nice. So it's not, it's nothing like riding on the Air Mayweather. Big boy private jet. No, it's too much. If you don't do best, that's 700,000. That's 700,000.
And Floyd didn't stop at boxing. He even made a splash in the WWE, pulling off a 12-minute WrestleMania stunt that reportedly netted him $20 million.
Sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
for money?
But do you
I don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
think he still needs the money
I don't
after
think he
all these
needs
years?
the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's
It's
spending,
a lot of expense.
But here's the question. If all that's true, why is Floyd still stepping into the ring with YouTubers and social media influencers? Why keep chasing these easy payday fights if he's supposedly sitting on $1 billion empire? That's where Stephen A. Smith hits hardest. He's not just calling Floyd's empire flashy, he's calling it fragile. From quick money schemes and lawsuits to celebrity tie-ins, it's a glittering patchwork that looks solid from afar but starts to crumble under scrutiny. At the end of the day, Money Mayweather's so-called billion-dollar empire isn't built on solid gold. It's teetering on smoke and mirrors.